And now the news.
Matt Prosella, Jimmy Shields, you guys consider yourselves flat earthers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long have you been flat earthers for?
Myself personally, I've been into the truth movement for over a decade, and I've been about a flat earther for, I'd say, a little over a year now.
Okay. So we've had some viewer submitted questions. Carol says, I hate to see a legitimate news source give time to diluted beliefs like this. What's your response to that?
Well, almost all of us that come into this, we look at it almost the same. We have the same initial reaction going, what? They're flat earthers? There's people that think the earth is flat? Like for me, when I started looking into flat earth, I came to the realization that water always finds and maintains its level when it's unmanipulated.
Not to cut you off.
Sure, keep.
I mean, the way you're talking here, you sound like you legitimately believe this.
I absolutely believe the Earth is flat.
This is not a joke.
This is not a joke.
You
it is not
guys
a troll.
legitimately believe
Yes.
this theory.
100%.
100%.
Jimmy Root asked overnight, and if it is flat, how can you explain gravity, or is that a hoax too? Is gravity a hoax?
Density and buoyancy.
Yeah.
If something is heavier than air, it falls. If something is lighter than air, it rises. Simple, no gravity needed.
So gravity, in your mind, is a hoax.
Gravity has never been shown to exist. No experiment has ever proven gravity, ever, once.
Let's go to the next viewer question here. This is one of my favorite questions, and this is a question that repeatedly popped up on the feed. This is from Patrice. If the Earth is flat, why hasn't anyone gone to the edge and taken a picture?
We're basically kept in the middle, and that's due to the Antarctic Treaty. In our model, not everybody agrees with this, but in our model, we're surrounded by Antarctica. It's not a continent on the bottom of the ball. It surrounds the flat Earth, holds the water in, and there's a treaty in place signed by 52 nations, and nobody's allowed to go there independently. You have to go there only on guided tours, and we're basically kept away from there.
If you wanted to go to Antarctica...
Hold on, I'm going to follow up this follow-up question. We're basically kept away from there. What do you mean by that?
You can't go on your own.
Yep.
If you do go, you're going on a guided tour, and you're going to be controlled while you're there.
So, has anybody from people who believe like you guys tried to send people out there to the edge of the Earth?
We're working on funding right now.
All right. Emma wants to know, this is another Facebook viewer question. Emma wants to know, then what causes climate, seasons, or wind?
We don't know everything. We don't have all the answers. All we can tell you is that we're not spinning on a magical ball in space with water stuck to the outside of it. Your images you see are fake. Look for curvature. You're not going to find it.
Through a platform like this, we're not going to be able to convince many, but we're going to let you know that we're out here. We've spent our whole lives watching movies, going to school, just being the globes in your face. Globes, globes, globes. Heliocentric model this, gravity that. Everything is it's all programming. Once you could break through that programming, look at it unbiasedly, you'll see that the information that we're talking about is real. There is no detectable curvature, and there is no measurable motion.
I would suspect that there's probably some NASA scientists maybe watching right now.
Good.
They're probably rolling their eyes at us for giving you guys a platform.
I thought that
and
this
for
was
listening
America,
to you
though.
guys. What do you have to say to the NASA scientists who may be watching this right now, then?
Stop lying to us.
Yeah.
We know you're manipulating your photos. We know what CGI looks like. We're not idiots. We know you never went to the moon.
Yeah.
So come debate us. But 99% of the people that are calling us stupid, all this, they've never looked into it for 5 minutes. So this is supposed to be a, 2017. You're supposed to be able to question things. So why don't you question a few things?
Okay. Follow-up question. This is my own personal follow-up question. Do you guys believe in any other kind of, beliefs that are not mainstream, like other conspiracies?
I believe we're lied to by the media about 99.9% of the time.
Okay. Do you think we're lying right now?
You personally, no.
Okay.
But we're talking more mainstream.
Okay.
But I would like him to answer that too.
Yeah. Matt?
I don't believe you're lying. I think you're actually giving us the time of day. What you do when you edit the video later is we could be smeared. It happens to us a lot.
All right. Well, gentlemen, even though I strongly disagree with your belief, and I probably will never, ever come to the conclusion that the Earth is flat, I want to thank you for subjecting yourselves.
Are you gonna look at it, or are you just gonna?
I just can't. I'm not. I'm a skeptical person by nature. But am I ever going to believe that the Earth is flat? Absolutely not. All right, fellas. Well, thank you so much for joining me here in the Let's Be Clear truck. Once again, this was all recorded live on Facebook. That interview is going to live on our Facebook page, raw and unedited. So thank you for watching, and that is Let's Be Clear.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is ODD, and what you just saw was a 9 News special report about flat earthers here in Denver, Colorado. And you're gonna love this. The title is Flat Earthers Who Reject Basic Science. How about that? That's not trying to make us look bad at all. That's not biased at all. You know, the funny thing about that is true science, when approached and practiced sincerely and genuinely, it supports a level and motionless plane 100% of the time. There has never been one experiment that proves that the Earth is in motion. When you try to find the curvature of the Earth, it's nowhere to be found, unless you're looking at footage from GoPro cameras that have fisheye lenses, Hollywood movies, or NASA propaganda. Me and Jimmy from Critical Thinking Always, and also Ace McLeod, shout out to Ace McLeod, we didn't go on this 9 News segment to prove that the Earth is flat. We knew what we were getting into. We went on there in hopes that somebody would see us and say, what the f*** are these guys on about? I'm gonna look into this. And they might possibly come to the same conclusions that we have after looking into it. Are you gonna look at it? Or are you just gonna
I just can't.
and actually giving it the time of day,
I'm a skeptical person.
researching it rigorously? We didn't wake up and go, I'm gonna be a flat earther. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so much fun. People are gonna hate me. People are gonna disrespect me all the time and try to embarrass me and talk trash non-stop. Family members are gonna disown me. Friends are gonna stop talking to me. This is gonna be great. Let's do it. That's not what happened. We looked into it. I said it in the segment, you know, all the people who have gone mindlessly through life, never thinking about what we live on. We hear about flat earth and we're like, what? Then we start looking into it, and then we come to the conclusion that it's true.